Hello everybody.
Hello.
We thought we'd appear back on Facebook to come and give you a bit of an update as to what's been going on.
And
with
then
Blend.
also, when we've appeared on Facebook, we'll probably appear on YouTube as well.
We might, yes. In fact, we probably will.
I think we probably will. Yeah, we thought
we're just going to spring up anywhere before you know it.
we had all those weeks. Sort of, how many weeks was it in the end? 16 weeks.
16 weeks
16
of
weeks
live
of
singing,
a couple of times a week and being on and catching up with people, and then
and don't forget the jokes.
dreadful
and the riddles
jokes
and all that sort of stuff. So
brilliant jokes, fabulous riddles.
We haven't got any of them for you today,
and we're not singing.
No singing today, so it's just words.
We just thought we'd pop up and say hi and give people a bit of an update as to what's going on with us, really.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
here we are.
Here we go.
We are currently Zooming or doing our blend groups on Zoom.
Yeah.
So some of you have got involved in that, which is absolutely fantastic. But we'd certainly like a lot more people to get involved, and those that are unsure, we can show you the way. Some people have had extensive training from me, with Catherine appearing at the last minute, pretending to have done all the work. Just saying.
Rude. It's true. Absolutely true. I can't even defend myself on that. It's absolutely true. Yeah. So we can help people to get involved. So we're thinking that people will kind of know what the situation is for anybody who runs singing groups, choirs, or anything that involves amateur musicians, especially those who play woodwind or brass instruments. At the moment.
That mean I can't play my saxophone?
No. Not
even
really.
my inflatable.
No, at the moment, we are prohibited. That's a horrible word, but we are prohibited from running. There is currently a lot of research being done into whether singing together as a group actually might constitute being a super spreader of this horrible virus. And so there are people who've been working very, very hard researching exactly what does go on when people sing or when people blow into an instrument, and those findings aren't available for a few more weeks. So very disappointingly for us, we are still not able to bring our groups back together in the way that
in any format, indoors, outdoors, underwater,
not at all.
None of that's possible,
and that's really, really, really hard for us, and it's also really, really heartbreaking for everybody who enjoys music. If you think about how much music is involved in all of our lives, and there are millions of people who sing in choirs and singing groups regularly, and who make music and make a living, try to make a living out of music as well. To be told that suddenly these activities that we know are so fantastic for everybody are not allowed, and are not allowed for the foreseeable future, is really, really hard. But we're determined.
Of course, we come in that category. This is predominantly where we make a living, is running our blend groups, and we're not going to roll over and let that beat us,
because time will pass.
Absolutely.
You have to believe that. We all have to believe that, don't we? That time will pass and things will get better.
And we will get together physically in groups when we are able to, and obviously in a safe.
And we have had, over the last few months, we've been always really overwhelmed by the number of people who've said how much they love what we do and how much they want to do it again, and they want it to come back, etc., etc. So we are doing what we're doing at the moment, which we know isn't a hit with everybody, but we are trying to do it at the moment to ensure that we are able to come back, because the bottom line is, if we can't run Blend in some kind of a way, then it will close. That'll be it, because we can't.
Yeah, we won't be able to keep doing it, and
we won't be able to
still live where we live and all of that sort of thing.
Yeah, so that's all a bit, isn't it, really?
So Zoom blending is the way forward for the foreseeable future.
It is. Now, Zoom blending, doesn't matter. You don't have to live in Thanet.
No.
You do not have to live on planet Thanet to be able to get involved in Zoom blending. You can live, in fact, we'd quite like to go international with this, really, and have people from all over the place joining in with us, because it doesn't matter where we are. All you need is to be able to get a connection on whatever piece of technology you've got, and then you can get involved. And yes, it's a bit weird, and yes, it's not quite the same as singing all together in person.
However, it's quite quirky and very much almost made for a blend group.
It is very much. You can have that. It is just humorous. You have to see the funny side of it. So it doesn't mean it's a hoot and a half the whole way, but it is absolutely made for certain amounts of silliness, which Blend is fully embraces and always has done and always will do. So give you a slight example, to see the Zoom blenders on a Thursday evening with their vacuum cleaners because we're singing I Want to Break Free,
and various underwater creatures.
Various underwater creatures as well is quite good fun. What Zoom blending's also allowed us to do that we couldn't do when we were doing our Facebook Live or our YouTube sessions is it's allowed us to get some new songs going, and so we have already, in the time we've been doing the groups, which is about a month now, we reckon we've introduced 6 songs and we've just been recording a 7th one this morning. So
it's
Zoom blenders, next week there'll be something new. No, we're not going to tell you what it is.
You have to come and Zoom with us to find out.
So that's all sorted and ready to go. But we've already put together this bank of new material, and it means that when we do get the groups back gradually running again in person, then we'll be able to bring those songs in and be able to have lots and lots of new stuff going on. So that's kind of it's kind of what we're up to, just having to try to think things differently at the moment, and really work really hard to make sure that we really do properly survive all of this. So we're ever so grateful for the people who've already got involved, and we do send out a heartfelt plea to anybody. If you're missing your singing, and if you're missing seeing other people or having that amount of interaction with people, then have a think about it and maybe give it a whirl. You know, it's we run 4 times a week.
Yep, we're running when we normally would have been.
So we run at 1:30 on a Tuesday afternoon, we run at 1:30 on a Wednesday afternoon, we run at 10 o'clock on a Thursday morning, and this is the slight change, we run at 7:30 on a Thursday evening. But for an hour each time. And all you have to do is just is to have the Zoom conferencing app, and which you can just download. It doesn't cost you anything to download it. Just download it, but you just get in touch with us. Let us know that you'd like to be part of it, and we get you armed with everything that you need. And that way, we make sure that the singing goes on, and we make sure that we are going to be able to come back in the way that we would like to in the future.
Absolutely.
Because we won't want to sing across the internet forever.
No.
However, what's absolutely assured is that if you're doing a Zoom blend with us, there is absolutely no risk of you contracting that illness because you came singing with us.
Yep. It's the safest way of singing.
The other thing it's worth remembering too as well, there are more stumbling blocks for us other than the prohibition of singing as a group anywhere. We also, at current time, only have one of our venues that actually is even open. So to say it's stacked against you...
Probably, accurate.
It's a bit
to
accurate.
be honest with you.
Yeah,
so.
It's definitely a bit accurate. So in between all of that, what have we been doing? Well, we've been, for those of you who know, we've got a little dog. And our poor little dog's not been very well over the last few weeks.
She's getting better now.
She is getting better now. Fingers firmly crossed.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been trying to keep working over at our allotment.
Largely watering everything because it's been so blimmin' hot.
Trying to make things grow other than weeds with success.
Yeah. Successful with the weeds as well.
Yeah, we're very successful with the weeds. And also it's been really great that finally we could get back down to our beach hut again, which is one of the other things that we love to do. So we can pop down there every now and again, though we do choose our moments because I'm not a fan of when it's ridiculous.
It can be a bit busy at times.
Yeah, absolutely.
And social distancing and all.
So that's all we wanted to do really, was just show our jolly little faces again.
Yes, here we are, look. Ha 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 ha.
This is us.
They're possibly getting quite enough of this really now, I'd say. But what we would say is please do get in contact with us. We know a number of you do, and we see you or we hear from you. And some of you have said, got in contact and said, no, I really can't do Zoom, I don't have the equipment to do Zoom, etc. and whatever. But just hearing from you would be really, really nice, wouldn't it?
It gives us hope.
Yeah, absolutely, that there's people out there and that our emails are getting to you and all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Those of you that have emails, of course.
Yeah. So.
But it'd be nice to say hi, but we thought we'd just...
Pop up
on Facebook, like this.
Ta-da. And so now...
With our jazz hands.
Yeah, we're going to say... ta-ta for now. We
Yeah,
hope
cheerio.
to see and hear from you soon, and do have a think.
Spread
have a
the
sing
word.
with us sometime.
Share this video across the world.
Dear.
I'll see if I can work out a special prize for the person who blends with us from furthest afield, perhaps.
Ooh, yeah.
There's a challenge for you if you fancy
Absolutely.
that. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
So do take care, and please do know we
We're
do think
thinking
of
of
you
you.
all, and those of you that we don't hear from now and we haven't seen for so long, we haven't forgotten you, and also we haven't forgotten just how important singing and music are, and just how needed they are at the moment, and we are as determined as ever
Absolutely.
not to be beaten
It's part of life.
by all of this. So
Love and hugs.
yeah,
Take
Bye-bye.
care. See you soon. Bye.